What's up, guys? It's Chellers, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. In the last episode, we took on the Toronto Maple Leafs in the third round of the Year 4 playoffs, and unfortunately, we did come short, going down 3-0 in the series, winning 2 straight games and ultimately losing in 6 games to the eventual Stanley Cup winning Toronto Maple Leafs, their first Cup win since 1967, and the first time in the simulation they made the finals. I don't remember the last time they made the finals. But yeah, very good season for Toronto. And a lot of questions about the Boston Bruins coming in for next season. So the first thing we'll be looking at will be the contracts. We won't be giving out any contracts, I don't think, right now. So looking at our forwards, let me go to next year. There are 4 forwards that need new contracts. And the main one being Patrice Bergeron. He's 82 overall now, so he's dropped another overall at 36 years old. He won't want much. He's still going to want a pretty penny, but he won't want the $6.8 million he's getting right now. The main guys, Anderson, Dolan, Stanika, and maybe not Nelson, but two good RFA young guys we could get. We'll have to get back. And defense-wise, Zboril needs a new contract. Let's see how much he wants right now, just to check. $4.9 million. It might drop a bit more. I'm not sure yet, but Patrice Bergeron, let's see how much he wants, actually. He wants 2.7, so that's good. How much money do I have for next year? We're going to have $17 million for next year. And goaltenders, Tuukka Rask signed for 1 more year at $5.3 million. And Kemper signed for... No, Kemper does not have a contract for next year. However, looking at in the system, Kyle Kaiser is ready to become the backup of the Bruins. So we have that set up. We're pretty set on cap space. Now the question is this team gonna rebuild? So looking at our forwards could use some work. Marchand's 34 years old. He still has his elite potential, but he could drop to an 88, maybe even 87 overall if we don't watch him carefully. And that's going to really dampen our chances on winning the cup another year. I don't see us winning another cup. That's a hard truth right there. But Pasternak and Point are still the 26 years old. They're still good for the rest of the GM mode. But these guys are be carrying the team. Now we need more support. We need a better support group. If Marchand's dropping, Bergeron's already an 82. We need another 89, 88 overall guy, either young guy or a guy in free agency that we have to sign. So that's said and done. Now we'll look in the draft class. We have the 28th overall pick this year. Looking at our draft board, we have, here we go, projected pick. So 28th overall of the first round, then we have the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round. We are missing our second round. They're all our picks. They're all 28th overall. So we do have scouted players, and we're going to look at that real quick before we enter the NHL draft, because there are some important decisions we have to make on what order to draft the guys. So first overall pick projected to be Ernesto Fiedler, and yeah, he looks really good. What is that? 113 points in 67 games, almost 2 points per game. Yeah, he is going to be a stud. But since we're projected 28th overall, as you can see, the best guy we could try and get is to trade up for Ricardo Jenks. 35 goals, 44 assists, that's 79 points in 67 games. And he's compared to Guy Lafleur. So he could be like a 65, maybe 60, maybe not 70, but maybe a 68 overall. That's good. That's really good to know, but he is 17th overall projected, so you might have to trade for the 15th overall pick. Looking more at our side, maybe Zykov, if we could get lucky, get Nikita Zykov. We don't have him fully scouted though, but he's similar style to Owen Olin, which is why I pinned him. But looking more likely will be Per Peterson from Sweden. 5 points in 41 games in an A+ league. That's pretty good. Theo Fleury has a similar style. So that's one option most likely. And Ross Yzerman. We don't have him fully scouted, but he's being compared to Al McInnes as is a similar style, which is pretty important. He does only have 21 points, 66 games in a C- league, but he is a minute eater. He could be a defensive defenseman rather than a two-way defenseman. We don't have that fully scouted. Or he could just be really good defensively, then than the two-way defenseman. So Yzerman and Peterson are most likely what we're going to be able to draft. However, I'm considering trading up to get Ricardo Jenks. That sniper, we desperately need a sniper, especially when Marchand starts dropping off. If Ricardo Jenks could get to like that 84, 85 overall, that'll be really good for him. So Jenks isn't one option that we could go for. If not, Peterson is the goal. Now we'll look at our scouted guys. So since we only have a third round pick after, we have to be really smart with our next draft picks, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 players, I believe, if I counted properly. 10 players that we have pinned. And let's see how many are there in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. Knight, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so we have three picks in the first round that we have a choice of getting. Jenks being the goal, the main priority. Then with our second round pick, we'll be able to get Keegan Knight, who isn't a possibility, so I will unpin him. Let me just refix the pinned sorting. Alright, so now with the third round pick, it's between 60 and 90. We're going to have like 90 around as our pick. So the guy I was looking at is this player, Hannu Tervainen. He's a medium elite left wing playmaker, and he's projected 106th overall. So with 90th overall pick, will be 16th picks early, but we'll be securing a medium elite left winger, which will be really good for us. He only has 1 point in 12 games in where is he, in the Finnish league? Yeah, in the Finnish league, but that's pretty good because it's an A+ strength to competition. Time on ice is only 10 minutes, so he could be maybe a 60 overall. That could be a good third round pick. So that's our first and third round pick. We already have it set up to that. Then our fourth round pick is going to be around 120th overall. So we have a choice of Metropoli, Antia, and Oberg and Engel. Those are our 4 picks. So from the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, we have 4 picks that we could probably make. So I would say Antila could be our fourth round pick. Then our 5th round pick will be Metropoli, the goalie with medium elite potential. And then 6th round pick would be Oberg, and then 7th round pick, if he's still there, would be Engel the Grinder. So let's try to remember that. So we have a first round going for Jenks, that's the goal. Then we would go with Tervainen, then Antia, then Metropoli, Oberg, and Engel. So that's our goal for drafting. Let's see. Hopefully it'll work out. Let's enter the NHL entry draft, and let's go for the 15th overall pick right now. Hopefully they want to trade it away. If not, we'll look at other picks. So 15th, Minnesota Wild. Do they want to give this first round pick up? No, they don't. Okay, how about 14? Let's look. 14th overall, the Philadelphia Flyers. They do want to give the 14th overall pick up. Alright, so we'll be offering our first round pick in return. And doesn't carry much value, so we'll have to offer a decent prospect back. Now let's see what we can offer. So let's look at defensemen. We have a lot of defensemen. So McAvoy, Krug, Carlo, Zboril, Grizzly, Vakanainen. I don't plan on them leaving, but then that's all we have really for trade value. So we could maybe trade away Vakanainen. I mean, he's 79 overall at 23 years old. I'm not sure how much he still has left to grow. He could be our best option trade away. And if anything, if Kevin Miller is up for, we could bring him back up with 1 year left, or we could just sign somebody in free agency that's like an 80 overall. It's definitely possible. So Vakanainen's an option we could send their way. If not, looking at forwards, Kobasu I want to keep, definitely. And that's really it. Maybe some of these low top 6 guys like Morozov, Forsstrom, and that's it really. So goaltenders, Kyle Kaiser, we're definitely going to be planning on keeping. Oland is an option we could send back. A medium starter, 19 years old, who drafted this last year, right? In 2021. Yeah. So he's an option you could trade away, especially since Kyle Kaiser is there, and we'll be drafting that goaltend medium elite. So let's try with Olin, okay? So the first in Olin for Philly's first round pick. It looks like it's in our favor. It should go through. Rejected. We're saving salary to re-sign our pending free agents. We're not comfortable taking on extra salary at the moment. He has 0 years left. That doesn't really make much sense. But let's see. Maybe Philly has a big contract they could get back. So they could give back, I mean. So let's look at like 1 year left guys. Or maybe 2 years left guys. So big contracts with 1 year left. Okay, so Giroux definitely wants to be re-signed. Anyone else? Nosen? We could get Nosen back. That's an option. Maybe maybe Morin. 2 years left. Let's try with what's his name? Nosen. Here we go. Nosen with 1 year left. Let's see if this trade will work. So they have to re-sign. So let's say I go with the other guy. Morin was his name, yeah. So let's go with Morin. And if we take him back, rejected, they still want to take some salary. How about Morin and Nosen? We still have the value in our favor. So here's Nosen. Would they accept the trade? Rejected. So it's not thrilled part ways, but you aren't completely off base. You are quite far off. So the trade value is in their favor now. Montreal's about to make their first overall pick. I can see there's 6 seconds left. So let's look at maybe one of those forwards. Yeah, there's those young forwards that we had. The low top 6. What am I doing? Trade value. Okay, so Kovasu, again, we're keeping Kovasu. He's our young player. Maybe Forsstrom. He's a sniper left wing. Morozov is a grinder. I'd rather keep Morozov on potentially. So if we do this, still trade rejected. They do want to keep salary. Okay, you know what? Philly's not going to work out. Let's try for the 13th overall pick. With Edmonton, sending to the western side. They don't want to give up the pick, but we'll find a way, alright? So we'll do our first round pick. And it was the goaltender, right? Yeah, the goaltender. Oland. Would they want to do this trade? Accepted. Alright, there you go. So we actually moved up and gave up less. So we're in the 13th overall pick now. The first overall pick, yeah, that could him. Center, sniper, fiddler, 82 overall. Let's see his shot. Already at 92 accuracy. 92 everything in the shooting category. Everything else could use a bit more work. His offensive harness is already solid. He's listed a third liner, but he could play second line wing, honestly. What's his face-off? 79. Oh, he could play center, actually. Alright, so second overall pick. Let's just look at this. So Park, a right wing sniper. He has a bit less shooting, but still 91s instead of 92s on the slap shot. His offensive awareness is better. Face-offs is the same, actually. So yeah, 1-2 punch right there. Right wing and a sniper for Detroit. So this is our own division. That's gonna be tough. Defenseman, high top 4 potential. 4th overall pick is Schultz, an 81 overall medium elite center playmaker, and a 82 overall right wing sniper. Let's see with him. 92s again, so really good player. So that's the top 5. We'll go to our pick. Let's see. Hopefully, yeah, he's still there. What was Jenks? The guy with Jenks. That's what we want to get. So Roloson is an option. Keith Roloson. I'm not sure who this guy is. He has no similar style. He's a 284, not enough points. Let's go with Jenks, alright? So Ricardo Jenks will be our 13th overall pick. And let's see what he turns out to be. So an 80 overall medium top 6 sniper. Alright, guys. This was an absolute steal of a trade. 85 offensive awareness. Look at his shooting. 90s across the board and 91 wrist shot power. 85 on starts again. We already said that. 82 passing. Yeah, this guy is a stud. He could already play... No, we're probably going to put him in the minors and the juniors for maybe 1 year until he grows to an 82 overall. Then second line or third line. That's a great pick for us right there. And he's only, how old is he? 18 or 17? 17 years old. Wow, that's a great pick by us. Okay. So let's look at, Who was it? Peterson, Zikov, right? Peterson, Zikov, and Yzerman. So let's see what they turn out to be. Okay, so we'll sim to next round. Go back to the first round and we'll see that. So we got a steal of a pick right there. So Peterson, so here's Zikov, 77 medium top 6. That's a really good pick actually. Let's look at his stats. So his shooting is really good as well. His offensive awareness isn't as good as Jenks, but his physical is solid. Then Peterson, 65 overall, medium top 6. So he was not the better choice. Yeah, he is not even close to NHL already. 65 overall. But, so we wouldn't have gotten Peterson. I mean, Zikov. Zikov was 21st overall on the nose. And finally was Yzerman. Here's Yzerman, 64 overall, medium top 6 defenseman. So really smart that we didn't draft this guy. We actually traded up and got probably the steal of draft, honestly. Look at that. Yeah, he is the, let's see, 80 overall. Compared to the top guys, he is the second, third, let's see, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 better players than him in the entire draft. Overall wise. So steal for us. Now second round pick of nothing. So let's go to to our user pick, which will be in the third round. And our choice was that medium elite player Tervainen. Hopefully he's still there. He should still be there. Oh yeah, there he is. So Hanno Tervainen, he's our player we'll be drafting. Is there any other guys we could get? So nothing scouted over here. Medium top 4 D and Dmitriev, but I mean we gotta go with Tervainen. The 18-year-old, 5'9", 169 pounds from Finland, left wing playmaker. Let's see what he turns out to be. 49 overall. That's pretty low, but he's 18 years old. He could grow. He still has like tons of years of growing, like 8 or 9 more years of growing. So good pick in the potential wise. Let's go to our 4th round pick. Now this we said we want to go with Atia, right? So we'll go to our pin section. And there's only 4 picks left. So our order was Atia, Metropoli, Oberg, and Engel, I believe, right? So Antia, he will be our 4th round pick. The other Finn, 5'10", left wing playmaker, 17 years old, so he's a year younger. And let's see, is he 49 overall as well? 54 overall, so he's a higher overall, but worse potential. And he's younger also, so Antia and Tervainen will be the two Finns we'll be looking at the most. Let's see which one will grow the most. And then now will be our goalie, right? Yeah, Metropoli is the goalie, 152nd overall. So we could get all 3 actually. So Metropoli, the 6 foot, is he from Sweden, right? Oh no, he's, what? That's not Denmark. What is that? That's not Norway also, is it? No. I don't know what that flag is, honestly. I'm sorry to that nation there, but I don't know what this flag is. But from the Finnish league as well, goaltender. How's he been doing? Did he even play any games? No, he didn't even play any games. But medium league goaltender from Finland, from the Finnish league, I mean. Metropoli, 49 overall medium elite. So the medium elites are lower overall, which is a bit surprising. Now the 6th round will be, let's see. Are there any, so we have those 2 pin guys, right? Yeah, are there any other elites though, or no? So no, it's just these 2 guys we have fully scouted. So we're going to take the Sven Oberg, the Swedish left-handed defenseman, playing in Sweden, 30 minutes of ice time. Let's see what he ends up being. Low elite and 51 overall. And finally, with the last pick of the Year 4 NHL entry draft for the Boston Bruins, we will be selecting, is he still there? Yes, we'll be selecting Peyton Engel, the Hungarian? Oh, man, I feel so bad at these nations. I'm so bad. Grinder, left wing, that played, where did he play? In the Czech League, right? The Czech League. And let's see, 19 years of age, 62 overall. Not bad. Low elite, great. Good to see. And that's it for the NHL entry draft for the Bruins. Overall, fantastic. We got a medium top 680 overall with our first round. And then we got a medium elite, low elite, medium elite, and 2 low elites to end it off. So, very, very fantastic draft for us. And that's what we need. We need some good draft for this year and next year. Alright, so now we're in the re-sign phase. Following scouts are expiring contracts, so you will get those guys done. Yes, and then we have to re-sign some players. So go to our contracts. And we have $17.5 million in cap space. Let's go look at our forwards first. So, Patrice Bergeron's an 84 overall, actually. And, let's see, did I screw up right there? I could have gotten him for less. 2 years? That's too, no, I can't go with 2 years. He is 84, but still, he could keep dropping. So, Patrice Bergeron, we'll give him a 1-year deal. He is our captain. And we'll give him 3.35. Hopefully it takes that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so Stanika and Nelson. So Stanika wants 2.275 for proving next to nothing. Will this take him to, I don't think it's taken to a UFA, right? I'm not sure though. Let's give him 2 years. And we'll give him down to 1.9. So that's good. Then Brock Nelson. We don't need Brock Nelson anymore, honestly. We have Jenks, who I will sign. Yeah, we'll sign Jenks. Anderson Doan, who I'll also sign. Yeah, I'll give him 3 years at $1 million. Next up will be Brock Nelson. So let's see. So let's not include Nelson. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 players that are 80 overall. No, we don't need Brock Nelson anymore. He did well for us, but he is no longer in the team. We have these guys. Alright, so Calvin Hughes, does he want a 1-way or a 2-way? 2-way deal, perfect. Jordan Shorts, he should want a 2-way as well, yep. Koolman doesn't want us to resign, so we'll release him. Kobasu is a 74 overall. Hopefully he grows some more. We have Kopanen, and he wants to stay, so we'll give him the contract. Bleed will give him a contract. What are we at right now? Are we at 24 forwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we gotta sign 2 more guys. Let's go with Panay. Yeah, we'll get Panay. And we'll sign someone in free agency that's just like a 75 overall. Defenseman now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our top 4. Zboril and Vakanainen both in contracts. So let's look at Zboril. How much does he want? He wanted 4.9. He wants 4.5 for 5 years now. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not gonna sign him just yet. Vakanainen. How much does Vakanainen want? 1 million. I'll give him 1 million on the nose. Wiley Sherman. We'll give him a 2-way deal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll get Camphor and Johansson. That's good. This guy we'll let him go. Alright, so that's everyone besides Zboril. Then goaltenders, Darcy Kemper, we'll let him go because Kyle Kaiser is ready. So we'll give him 1.75 for 2 years. And then Dan Vladar, he should want a 2-way deal. Yep, we'll give him 2 years at 8.75. And Metropoli, we won't sign him yet. So we gotta get a backup goalie for the minors. So now it's done. We'll simulate a day. And we'll look at the scouts after, once everyone is done. So accepted. Bergeron accepted. Schwartz, yep. Anyone reject. Vakanainen's back. Sherman rejected. He wants to test free agency. I don't mind. Stanika accepted. Kaiser accepted. Dolan accepted. And that's it. Alright, so we've got some guys back. We got most of the guys back with $13 million in cap space left. So forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll take out Jenks, put in Pearson. So this is our forwards. Then we have Jenks, who'll be playing in the minors, I believe. In the juniors. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. So we gotta get someone back. We gotta send someone in free agency. Then defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Vakanainen, Zboril. We'll get Zboril back. An 8-year deal at $5 million. No. We'll give him a 6-year deal at 4.4. He should accept that. I'm not sure though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Sherman doesn't want to stay, so we'll release him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta get back. We need another defenseman. we need another goaltender, right? Let me just go back to the contracts and double check. I'm pretty sure, I know Kaiser accepted, but did Vladar accept? Yes, alright. So everyone is back. We're just waiting for his Boril. We'll look at our scouts now. And we'll see how things are going. So let's go to the re-sign. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys to re-sign. So we'll give him 4 years. Yeah, that'll take us up to year number 8 with him. Then Bouchard, he wants 4 years. Yep, perfect. Cuff wants 4 years. So I think everyone wants 4 years, eh? They're all young enough, so they don't 4 years as well. So besides this 51-year-old guy, yeah, 45, that's pretty good. 34, 40, 51 on Denisov. We might have to find a new Liga scout eventually after this contract, maybe. He might want to retire. But we have that set up. Advanced day. And let's see. So Zboril rejected. It was clear along wasn't distinct team, but you chose to offer something different. So he just wants a bit more money. And I'm fine. We'll give him the 6 years. We'll give him a little bit more. So we'll go to extension. Offer contract. We'll go up 6 years and we'll give him 4.5. If he says no, then we'll go to 4.6 and he should accept it. So I should qualify him though for going this close. Let's see. So that's good. Yep, that's 2 guys. And there goes. Boril accepted. So we have a 6-year deal with Boril. Good to see. And we're missing 1 more scout, and there we go. So everyone is re-signed. We'll just double check one more time before we go to the free agency. And hopefully it could be a potential huge player to get. So all skaters, a lot of guys with okay, so a lot of guys with no contracts, but no free agents. Goaltenders, we got a goalie back. So we need 1 forward, 1 defenseman, and 1 goalie for the minors. And let's sim to free agency. Okay, so yeah. Oh wait, what? That's not good. All right, let me go back to the scouts. I thought I had an extra league. I thought that was all done. I guess not. So let's go to assign scout. We're missing an extra liga, right? I forgot. Yeah, there were 5. I forgot about that. So hire scouts and extra liga was who we're looking for. That's Europe, I believe. Europe. Let's see. Extra liga B-. No. We need young. We need a young guy. So we'll sort by age. There you go. So Rakos, who is A-. Kolzig's an A+. Here you go. 35 years old, Kolzig. Yeah, let's get him done for 4 years. Perfect. And that should be set. So we give him the contract. He should accept in a few days. But we're in free agency now. So let's see who is available as a free agent. So we'll sign the free agents. And let's check. So, oh baby. Alexander Ovechkin is available. Alright. So Ovi, he's looking tasty out there. 58 goals. I mean, geez, this would be a huge signing just to give us that 1 more year. I mean, it's not impossible. We could afford it. We definitely can afford it. We have 9.6. We have to give him about 9 million, but Ovi is one option. And I'm just trying to look. Maybe Klingberg. No, we don't need defense. Let's look at forwards. So Max Domi, we're in UFAs. So Max Domi is also another option. Oh, geez, boys. I don't know. Should we? Man, this is going to be a tough question. I mean, Ovi is just an absolute stud to get. Now, I believe we've already signed Ovi in the Vancouver GM mode, so that would kind of be a bit like repeating. So I don't think, it would be great, but I don't think we should, because we've done it already before in Vancouver. So I don't think Ovi will be the smart move. Max Domi or Nikita Sherbak. This is interesting. So Domi's an 86 overall. He wants 6 years. 27 years old. So he would be in his prime. He'd be fit perfectly with Pasternak and Braden Point. He was drafted in 2013. So he drafted a year before. Passing is really good. Okay, so there's Domi and Sherbak. Sherbak's another option. He's a bit cheaper, but an overall less, and he is a year younger, though. 2014 drafted as well. Here, a pick right after Pasternak. His shooting is solid. He's another playmaker, but he looks really good. So I'm thinking maybe not Kadri, sorry. I'm thinking either Domi or Sherbak might be the smarter option. I do not think, I don't think we should go with Ovi again. Kind of be like repeating ourselves since we did it in Vancouver. So let's just look at our team. So we're adding a playmaker either way if we sign one of those guys. Do we need a playmaker? So, boys, this is looking pretty interesting. Pasternak doesn't want an extension already. He's a UFA. That might be very important for us. We kind of need to get Pasternak back. So Marchand will be the first line. He's 90 overall. Okay, so he's still 90 overall. We'll have Marchand, Pasternak, and Point. Then Bergeron might still be manning the second line. He's a second line forward. Yeah, he'll still be playing there. DeBrusque. Now, DeBrusque is a sniper. We could go with DeBrusque, and then we'll put what's his name? DeBrusque, and then Domi / Sherbak on the right wing. So Bergeron, DeBrusque, and Domi, let's say, just for now. Then Anders Bjork will be playing with Heinen and Jones. And then our fourth line will consist of... but Stanika an 81. Our fourth line will consist of Trent Fredericks, Stanika, Anderson Dolan, Janks. Not Janks. Janks will be in the minors. Will be in the juniors, Pearson, Jamel Smith. I don't know. I have no idea. We're in a situation where I don't think... We might want to move one of these guys. We might want to move maybe Max Jones or maybe Anders Bjork. Heinen, I think we should keep Heinen. We should keep Heinen. He will be a UFA not next year, but the year after. So we'll go with Heinen, then Jones. Heinen, Jones, Stanika. Yeah, so I think we trade away Anders Bjork in the maybe next season or this off season. We sign either Domi or Sherbak, so that's looking good. And then alright. So that's our goal. I think either Domi or Sherbak is who we should be going for. Goaltenders. Is there an elite goaltender? Varlamov 87. No. So alright. So let's get. Who do I want? It's gonna be guys. It's gonna be either Domi or Sherbak. So Sherbak wants 4 years. Now Domi would last us for the entire GM mode. Now they both played for Montreal. Domi 63 points, 26 goals in 81 games, and. Let's see. So I think he might have gotten traded. 23 power play points, 18 minutes time on ice. So 18 minutes time on ice with 63 points. Whereas Sherbak got same amount of ice time, 60 points. More of a playmaker though. So I think Sherbak is the better option. He's a year younger. And he wants 4 years instead of 6 years, so we have less money to worry about. He wants less money. He has about a little bit less power play points, but he's a playmaker. Look, he's a pass first guy. 172 shots. How many shots does Domi have? Domi had 178. Well, let's see the defensive stats. 41 takeaways to 43 giveaways for Domi, and Sherbak 50 to 51. So they're around the same. I'm not sure what I want to do, actually. I think we might just go with Sherbak, right? Same age as the rest. Sherbak will be our guy. So we'll give him 4 years. Oh, actually, wait. 4 teams are interested. Compared to Domi 0 teams are interested in him. Oh, so this might be a tough choice then. Because we're probably going to have to offer Sherbak around 6.2 million. Domi we'll have to offer around 6.5. What should we do? Domi or Sherbak? No one's interested in Domi. Now, was Sherbak a plus minus? Like, was he plus? He was plus 5. Domi was minus 16. His shooting percentage is really high. And that was a career high shooting percentage. Now, Sherbak, 8.7. That was actually a little low for Sherbak. Compared here, this was his first full season. 10.3, 12.9, 8.8. So he could do a bit better. He could probably get around 10%. So he could score a bit more goals. You know what? Let's go with Sherbak, alright? Sherbak will give him 4 years at 6.2 million. Alright, that's done. Now we need some depth, guys, for the minors. So forwards, look at potential or any forward potential guys that haven't been signed. Forsström, this is the guy that we literally traded for, was it not? Par Forsström. We won't sign him. Cahoon, no. This Like guy, we'll give Like a contract. And LeBanc, no, we don't want Kevin LeBanc. So there's really no one there. Let's go by overall now and look for UFA two-way deal. And we'll go get like this guy right here. Masherin, we'll give him a deal. Now I'll go to defenseman. That one two ways. So there's Brook. Yeah, let's go with Brook. This guy's good. He's a RFA. They don't want to get him. Let's look. Are there any younger guys? No. Let's go with this guy, I guess. What's his name? Burrows. And now goaltender. Two-way deal goaltender. We'll look for. Let's take this guy right here. No, let's take this guy here. Dostal. He wants 3 years. He's a UFA. Yep, alright, so let's go get him. Alright, there you go. 22 years old, UFA, 74 overall. Good to see. And defenseman. Any UFAs with good potential? Because that you never know. So let's see. There's Sokolov. Yeah, we'll give him a contract. Low elite, we'll give him a contract. Sokolov, yeah, why not? No one's interested in him, and he's a UFA. Then there's Tanguay, another young defenseman. Medium top 4D, 19 years old. We'll give him a contract. And that should be it. Alright, so we did everything we could do. Let's advance day. Hopefully those guys accept the contracts we give them. So Kolzig, we got that scout there for the extra liga. Tanguay rejected. Okay, Sokolov accepted. Like accepted. No, I don't want to trade our first round pick. Burrows accepted, Mashman accepted, Dostal accepted. Alright, so now the big one, Sherbak. Will he be coming? Yes, he will. Nikita Sherbak is a Boston Bruin, $6.2 million for 4 years. Alright, that's good to see. Now, let's go to our Science Scout real quick. What was the guy's name again? He was Extra Liga. He was 35 years old. I remember that. Let's start by age. Kolzig. Here it was Kolzig. Let's, can I move him? I can't move him just yet. Alright, hopefully I remember about that. So now we have guys done. We'll sim to next season and see how guys have grown. And, actually, what am I doing? We're trading away Anders Bjork. Anders Bjork has to be moved. That's the big off-season change, right? So Sherbak for Bjork is the main goal. So forwards. Anders Bjork. Where is he? Decent value. And he has 4 years left on a good contract at that overall. 25 years old, so he can still grow a little bit more to maybe an 84. You know what, let's be smart about this. Let's wait another offseason, and let's see how much he grows. So we'll go to the next season, and we'll see the odd man out. So we'll figure it out by then, and I might do the trade in the next episode. We are getting around the 39 minute mark. So yeah, we are going to end this episode soon. Now, next season, so we could potentially make another run at the Cup. We should make the playoffs again, depending on how Bergeron and Marchand do this offseason, if they regress a lot more. So, yeah, the main thing we have to do is definitely to re-sign Pasternak. He didn't want an extension right now, but he could want it in the offseason. And I mean, that'll be huge if we lose Pasternak. I do not want to risk losing him, so we're going to be working all season long to get him back. Okay, so we should be entering. Okay, stop with what he's giving me my first round pick. My first round pick is no longer getting moved, guys. So that's something for sure. Is I do not want to trade away our draft picks. But unless the second or third, our first is staying in the in our team, unless we want to move up in the draft. But I am confident in ourselves. I think this is the last year. Honestly, I keep saying that, but like, Because I'm expecting them to drop a lot. Like Bergeron, like he dropped an 82 at the end of the playoffs. I was expecting maybe he goes to like an 80 overall in the offseason. He could still do that. But now that we got Sherbak as an 86 overall, I mean, it's looking a lot better. So here we are. So we're at the preseason. And let's see. So Pasternak is the highest rated player. That could be a bad sign. Marchand's an 89 overall. Points an 89 overall. And Pasternak's a 90. So this is our first line and staying there. Now, Heinen is listed as a second liner. Bergeron's listed as a third liner. So Heinen will be the new second line center at 83. And Bergeron's an 82 overall. That's important. Now here you go. You see, good thing we didn't trade Bjork because he's an 84 overall now at 26 years old. This is the smart move, right? So we're going to keep Bjork. Bergeron, Bjork, and Max Jones looks like he's the odd man out now. 24 years old, 26 years old. Yeah, we'll take out Jones. And we'll put in Stanika there. Now, Janks, we'll send him down to the juniors. He will not be playing fourth line. So Janks, then we'll take him out. And what's Stanika at? Left wing. Oh, sorry, center, I mean. Stanika's still an 81. We'll bring him up. So Stanika's here. So we'll do Anders Bjork. We'll do this. Here you go. She's Bjork tilted as left winger. Yeah, so Bjork, Bergeron, Stanika's our second line. Sherbak, Heinen, and DeBrusk is our second line. Did I just say this line is the second line? No, this is our third line. First, second, third line is good. Fourth line. So Frederick will be the center. 82 faceoffs. Pearson has 65. And who's the odd man out? So all skaters. No, sorry, scratched. So Anderson Dolan or Jamel Smith. So Anderson Dolan, what's he looking like? His physical stats, not bad. His defensive stats, 84, 82, 85. 84, 82, 85, 84, 70, 84. Alright, so Anderson Dolan looking like the fourth liner for us. Yep, so Jamel Smith will not be making it again to this team. So here's Anderson Dolan. Unfortunately, he can't grow any much more. I guess 80 overall, maybe 81 overall is his peak. But yeah, this is looking like a decent team again. Defensively, Vakananen still is 79 overall. I do not like that at all. He is not growing. Crew, yeah, everyone else did the same overall. Scratch. So Janks will send down. Jones will trading away, and Jamal Smith will send down. Now in the system, Kobasu is 76 overall. So slowly but surely, he's growing. He's looking closer and closer to making the team. Maybe not next year, maybe the year after. But that's good for us. Rebecca Carlson is 79 overall. Defense, yep, that's the same. Scratched. Any young, these are all scratched. And goaltenders, I didn't even check Rask. Let's see, Vladar's at 76. That's good. Now in the system, Rask is an 85 and Kaiser's an 83. So we might be splitting starts with these two guys. Kaiser grew a lot, so it looks like he could be ready to become the starter next year. But Rask, 85 overall. This is his last year. I think he'll be retiring after this, maybe. But yeah. So what are we listed as? Contender or champion? Contender, definitely, right? Oh, champion. All right. Okay, not bad. So we are projected to do well again. So yeah, we'll end the episode here. And the next episode will be we'll be doing the regular season, and we'll trade away Max Jones. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys soon.